Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Here's the message. See the good. Yep, it's my coffee. Here I am. It's really super early here. You can see the sun is, well, maybe you can't see, but the sun is just beginning to peak up. And so I wanted to come to you with this message early before I get my day started. And I wanted to tell you that I am in the middle of receiving transmission, if you will, or download for 2021 for where I'm going as a person and where I'm going as a business, which means you can come too. So, one of the things I want to share with you is my art. I'm doing oracle art. If you look deep into my pieces, you can begin to see messages for yourself. And so, oracle art is on my Etsy shop, and it's called Oracle Art by V. And you can purchase the pieces that are on there, or you can contact me to have custom made pieces. The other thing I want to share with you is I get asked a million times a month at least, what's my purpose? Why am I here? What am I here to do? And so I thought I would sit with spirit, get my little handwriting, and come up with a class called Finding Your Purpose that is different than anything I've ever shared before because the transmission is different because I'm different. Yep, the way that it works is spirit speaks to me and I speak to you. In the meantime, I'm growing myself. I'm learning. I'm raising my vibration. And therefore, what I can pull in from spirit is different even 6 months ago than what I could have pulled in from spirit. So, Finding Your Purpose is my new masterclass. If you purchase a reading, either psychic conversations or a private reading with me, you're automatically enrolled. Or you can just purchase the class alone by itself. And I'll put both links, all links in the comments. But let's get down to business. Let me pull up my notes and let's get to the message. Are you ready? Get your pens and papers. It's time to wander away from habit and conformity. The guiding energy this week is that of Mary Magdalene. She, if you will remember, is the spiritual partner of Jesus. She is here to tell us it's about transforming religious dogma into a spiritual understanding. Allow her to offer you this guidance. Your role is to listen and become aware of the lessons that she's bringing forward. I want to just interject here. She has a beautiful, large, bountiful energy that just gave me the tingles or the shivers. Just to be in that knowing of Mary Magdalene was pretty special. Her role in Jesus's life was sorely misunderstood, as was her role as a woman. She was judged and condemned, but ultimately it was proven that she would become the life partner of Jesus. She is showing up here today to bring you the courage to help you maintain your integrity and belief when others are calling you into question. Others will label you the black sheep, but she is here to remind you that you are a unique creation and should stand the ground and walk the path that your heart has defined. Mary Magdalene is urging you to search your life and seek out areas, nooks, and crannies, and caverns sometimes where unforgiveness resides, both for yourself and others. She whispers this phrase to me: they know not what they do. Now, this is referring to all who have cast you aside, to all who have written you off, and also to all of those you have written off. Your spirit tribe and Mary Magdalene are here to offer you up the vision of life that will raise your awareness of your importance in the world. The strength of this woman far exceeded the men who followed Jesus. These were her words to me. She followed Jesus to his death. She was an observer and a mourner, but she also witnessed the resurrection. This message is for you. It's okay to let go. You will be crucified by some, maybe by many. You will die a figurative death to some, maybe to many. But the message is that it's okay to bury pieces of you that no longer fit who you've become. Once you bury your pieces, step back and witness the resurrection of something stronger and something more empowering. Parts of you have died off, and yet you carry them with you. Allow yourself the gift of rebirth. And the way that this happens is by allowing new thoughts to enter in. If you find yourself in a supporting role, either personally or professionally, understanding your own importance and your own necessity will help you grow. Mary Magdalene's message is to embrace your creativity and let it lead you into change. There is truth to your belief that change is needed. You know it deep inside of you. You've climbed this mountain one too many times. There is no need to act irrationally. You don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Take your time and follow the path that your heart provides, not the conditioned path that your thoughts offer. Here's an affirmation for you to use to help you navigate the new path. I stand by my truth, and I'm able to see the spiritual gifts in all things. This is important because as you begin the awareness of change, you're going to feel lost. You're going to feel confused. You may even be feeling some of the effects of change that's happening, let's say, behind the scenes. You feel disconnected. You feel maybe even depressed. We might call this the dark night of the soul. And simply stated, the dark night of the soul is you're no longer who you were, but you've not yet arrived at who you'll become. And there's this place in between that can feel cavernous. It can feel isolated, desolate. It can feel scary. Meditate today on the energy and the essence of Mary Magdalene and her life partner, Jesus. Now, this was the motivation behind this piece. If you look closely in here, this to me looks like the womb, and there is the soul that's growing. Take a minute, pause this frame, and stare at this piece and ask for your message to jump out. It's all about rebirth. So that concludes this week's Divine Download. If you like this, tell a friend. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're somebody that's looking for answers, I'm not telling you I have your answers, because no one has your answers. I'm telling you that I will hold a sacred space and bring in all of the resources that I'm capable of bringing in to help you excavate all of that stuff and get to the conclusions that support your highest and greatest good. So I'm choosing to see the good. Don't forget Finding Your Purpose, my new masterclass. And if you book before October 21st, it's coming up quick, you are automatically enrolled in that masterclass. I'll see you next time.